Hey everyone, how are you all doing? I hope everyone is doing well. So we got in a bit of problem, as most of people do have this problem. While I'm trying to flash a file, a firmware onto this Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, which is G35F, or a combination, or a 12 file, it fails. It gives you the check file binary failed, that sort of error. So it could be a lot of reasons. If I was going to just show you what problem do we have in this one, if I go down to download and get one of the combination, this is what I want to write or flash into this one. The reason why, because this belongs to one of my mates, and he uses it for PDA and then set navigations, like because he's on the road all the time. By all I mean, he's got a transport job, so he had this phone for years now, so never had a chance to log out of the Google account or so. But recently he decided to reset it because he got too slow, and after reset, he asked him for his password. He couldn't remember it, tried to reset it, he couldn't reset it, I don't know whatsoever. But anyway, he came to me, he said this is a problem, so I'm trying to solve his issue. Now the problem is here, that we got a problem. Every time I want to flash something on it, it says check device binary fail, or check fail device binary 2, 3, and all those numbers that I don't really know what that exactly mean technically. But one thing I know, that the flash, anything that you want to flash onto this phone does not go successful. That's why you get these problems. So bear in mind, for all the kind of versions, it depends what version of the Samsung you got and what software version you got, the PDA you call it, or MD5. That needs to be found out, or the baseband firmware, to be able to figure it out, to get the right file for it. As you can see, we got this one. You had to come right now. So wanted to flash this onto this one. Hopefully we get through this one. There we go. If I show you the device here, it says SWREV check fail device binary 1. That isn't really a good thing to face, because we know that there's a problem here. So we're gonna have to go over. And the other thing, I tried 2-3 files, different firmwares and different combination. It didn't help. So for those who is stuck in this mode, we're gonna put this back into the download mode. We tried different firmware. For me, what has worked, that I've tried to flash it via the a box, which is called Samsung box, and this has worked for me fine, and I hope it should work for me. Now bear in mind, I did this flashing a while ago, where everything went smoothly, and I thought, why not to make a video which will help other people out. So to my understanding, I give you some explanation and really short solution for this one. If you are trying to flash a file onto your phone for one or another reason, you will have to understand one thing, that you need to get the correct software or ROM, custom ROM or firmware for your phone. Then that will probably flash successfully. Other than that, it will fail for many reasons. So you're gonna have to know that what firmware was already onto your phone. The firmware of the base bit, there's like numbers like FXXU, S3, ALR5, or whatever. So you need to know. That's the one thing that you need to know. Once you know that, then you'll go successfully. You will be able to do that successfully. You need to download few firmware before you get this right. So we got this one. We got a combination file here, as you can see. Combination. There we go. That's the combination file. That's the numbers that I was talking about. G935XX U3AR11, whatever it comes to. If I get this one right here. So we got this combination file, and if I just get it closer so you know what's happening, there we go. There's a combination file that we're gonna flash this file into this phone again, and we see, hopefully we get successful through this one. Let's flash this here, and if everything goes good, it will go good. So you don't have to have this box if you know the exact or current firmware that was on your phone, that you know the knowledge. Then you just need to download the firmware or the combination for that firmware and then flash it into your phone, and it should be good. So as you can see, the Samsung phone is there's a bar going on around the phone that indicates that the phone is successfully flashing until it goes to 100%. If there's any problem, you will see a problem. If not, you will not see a problem. So yeah, this video is getting a bit longer, but I'm just gonna pause it. So we've gone so far. As you can see, the phone is booting up now, and everything went so smoothly. So what that means is that this combination file is compatible to this version of the phone. There we go, guys. So right now we are in the binary mode. From here we can enable the USB debugging mode, so then we can just root it or do other stuff to it. That's one of the reasons that why people flash it to the binary. But by all I mean is, if you see here right now, baseband version, that's the baseband version of my phone here. So you need to get the current baseband version for your phone to get it working. Gonna tap it 7 times to get the developers options on, and then from here we can just enable the USB debugging. If you have the OEM lock, we're gonna have to turn that on as well. I think it's gonna be right here in security somewhere, if it is. So it hasn't got that one. So anyway, device administration unknown, just put yes. Okay, administration no available. So yeah, from here you can see we done that one, and we have enabled the USB debugging. So what we can do through this box right now, if I go to the backup, sorry, where we go to unlock, now we can get the USB debugging on. You can see here, let me just get this camera a bit higher. I know that this is not really clear, I should have recorded on the screen, but this is my temporary laptop and I just don't have that sort of software on this laptop. So anyway, the video is getting longer. I'll just try to make it very short. Here we can check the phone's detail. As you can see, searching for modem, that's the main thing. It should just get the modem reading as well. Signal is okay, that means that there's no issue with the network. Okay, that's fine. We reset the FRP lock. We can reset it as well from here. You must enable and everything. It should just bypass and completely reset, backup and reset, and make a factory reset, data reset. That's what it says. So that has been done. So FRP reset, go to backup and reset and make a factory reset. You can just do it from here, I suppose. Reset, backup. Oh god. So if you want to get that one done, we're just gonna backup and reset if that does help. But anyway, we don't really need to do that because we've already done that one. Just gonna 2, 3 reset FRP reset. Or reset reactivation, anything that possible. We just get this thing done. So anyway guys, this is how we probably get this thing sorted out with the firmware problem and combination flashing, firmware flashing, and the binary problem, and as well the FRP lock bypass. All these things can be done here right within this video. I hope you're gonna like this video, and please do share and subscribe, and I'll come up with more useful videos. So yeah, ta-da. For until then, just take care. One thing else I wanted to mention here, you can just get the internal storage. That's fine. If you wanna like install any APK on your phone, there we go, we got this one, and the phone has already been recognized by this installer, and you just APK file, and you can just get this whatever file you want to install on your phone. There we go. As you can see, bypass FRP package, FRP blah, 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 blah. All these ones that I can have, I just can get this one done. Shortcut maker, we install it, and a PDO. These are the apps that do a bit of work within the phone, you know, while you are in binary mode. Or Google Account Manager, as you can see, we can just install them as well. As it's been installing, as you can see. So yeah, for right now we got this one. There's one more thing that we want to install, which is called the I'm not sure if it is here. A combination bypass package disabler. We can get this package disabler as well. It's already installed anyway. Open file, quick shortcut maker, package disabler. Okay, there's like one more file that I wanted to, but it's not here. These are the applications that can be installed via the so yeah, this is the entire process how to get this software or flash or combination file flash onto your phone. Then you can reset and bypass, and you know, all these things. So take care guys, ta-da.